I've just spent the last 20 minutes setting this studio up so that the lighting is correct and you can see my rock lamp to add that extra bit of a vibe. So I hope it paid off, and that it's soothing on the eye, if you will, because that's what I'm all about lately, is that aesthetically pleasing video shots. But anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, because I know in the past couple of weeks my channel has been definitely growing a lot faster, my name is Zackery O'Rourke and I am a 24-year-old vlogger currently living in Canada, just basically setting my life up over here. I moved over here with my girlfriend a couple of months ago, and so far I've just been kind of vlogging the whole experience. So welcome to those who are new, and to everyone else, yo. Today I'm going back to the reviews. I know I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I want to do more reviews on my channel, and today I was like, you know what, I'm going to review the Apple Watch, because this bad boy, if you can see it, has been very impactful on my life in the last couple of months, and mainly down through the areas of organization and fitness and all that side of things. So I'm going to discuss the Apple Watch today, and yeah, just let you kind of hear my opinion on this beauty. If I can take this thing off. This is the Apple Watch Series 3, and I got this for my birthday back in September. The 24th of September, for those of you who are wondering, and if you're ever thinking, I'm going to send Zach a present, that's the time to do it. But yeah, Shauna got me Apple Watch Series 3 on my birthday, and I have not looked back since. So obviously I'm enjoying it if I want to make a review for it. But basically the Apple Watch for me has been a game changer in kind of two key areas of my life. The first one being fitness. It's like being the most accurate device for someone like me that just likes to see how many calories they're burning every day. It's been like, oh, it's been so good for that. It's like really accurate, and I kind of follow a simple formula when it comes to fitness. Like, I'm always changing up my fitness and what I do, but the simple formula of calories in versus calories out, and to have a watch to tell me like how many calories I'm burning every day precisely, and if I want to lose weight I just eat 500 calories less than that, if I want to gain weight I eat 500 calories more, and the Apple Watch gives me that precise kind of fitness insight into like my movement, my steps, just like a precise calorie amount every day, and then that works in sync with the iPhone app, which I just find exceptionally handy for someone like me that just wants the figures on the screen. It's like, oh, it's absolutely perfect. So fitness is a huge part of my life, and the Apple Watch just like neatly just like slots right into that. So that's definitely my number one reason for loving the Apple Watch. Second is the organizational side of things. I am OCD, neat freak, organization master. I like everything on to-do lists, and I like everything just laid out and structured that way. And this watch really just fits nicely into that. It syncs up with my iPhone, it syncs up with my calls, my texts, my emails, my to-do lists and all. And they basically just come in through the watch now, so that like if my phone is in my pocket and I'm out walking around, or just, you know, a little bit distracted, I kind of get a little ping on my wrist, and I can just kind of check and scroll through an email real quick without really having to take out my phone and look into it in too much detail, which for me is really helpful. Now, I do understand that a lot of people would find that completely overwhelming, and I get that, but for me it stops me having to be on my phone as much and lets me be a little more organized from the power of the wrist. So yeah, it's helpful for that. As I said, some people might find like the kind of like extension of technology to your wrist a bit overwhelming, but for me, I'm just like embracing it. I do love to just embrace technology. My third reason for loving the Apple Watch is just the pure convenience of it all. Like, so if I want, I can just double tap this and my credit card appears on my watch. And like in today's day and age, and especially out in Vancouver, everything is done by card. So I can just tap everywhere by the watch, and not actually have to carry my wallet with me at any stage. Like, I often just go out to the shops without any wallet and just pay the bills this way, or even in a restaurant. Super impressive in a restaurant, you know, the lady comes over with the cash thing and she's like, how would you like to pay? And I'm like, with the power of the watch is how I'd like to pay. And that's awesome. That makes me feel good. I feel like really organized. And also yesterday, for example, which is the reason I delayed this video by one day, I was actually out at an event, and the event was from, had tickets from Ticketmaster, and believe it or not, Ticketmaster is on the watch, which was just super handy again. I didn't have to print out any paper or anything like that. Just scanned in with a watch. Then my fourth reason for loving the Apple Watch is that it is just so super stylish. Like, I have this strap, I have a second strap, I can buy more straps real cheap on Amazon, but like, this is just a really nice watch, and as you can see from the overlay on the screen, like, it's just really clean, just a nice jet black look, shiny, curved around the edges. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely no need to go out and invest in another watch. Personal preference, but I feel like this is enough for me. If I want a brown strap, I just put one on it. And like, I genuinely change my watch throughout the week for like meetings. I'll have a certain type of strap, and then if I'm going to the gym, I'll have this kind of spongy strap which allows it to have a bit more flexibility. So it's stylish yet practical. Finally, my final point number 5, is that it is a great example of 2019. The future is here. Being able to pay for things through your watch on your card, and like doing access to all the accessories it has, is just such a good example of where we're at in technology, and I love that. I love where technology is going, and I'm just loving that I get to embrace it. So number 5 is definitely, it's the pure example. It's leading technology. Now, of course, with all these positives, there's definitely some negatives to the Apple Watch. Like with everything, with every positive, there's always a negative, and I can only think of 2 negatives, and I really thought about it. I really thought about the negatives. I had to sit long and hard. Like, I love Apple. Like, just for example, this is how much I love Apple. I just have Apple everything. iPhones, another watch, an iPad. Like, I just have a collection of Apple stuff. But I still had to think of the negative. And the negative being, which you probably will have guessed, is the expense of the Apple Watch. I paid like over $400 for this thing. Well, I actually didn't. Sean paid for it, but I bought her one. So I paid over $400 for that watch, which is super expensive for just a watch. Comparing it to Fitbits or any other watch on the market, it is pretty expensive. So that's my number 1 downfall for the Apple Watch. And then number 2 is really just the battery life. It lasts like 2 days, and that's just about 2 days. Like, but an hour before I charge it on the second day, it's like buzzing at me for a low battery, which is just kind of a bit of a nuisance. Like, it is a watch, and you know, like when you're used to wearing a watch, you're used to having it charged for, well, you don't even charge, it's a battery and it lasts about 2 years. So to have to charge the watch every 2 days is a bit annoying and impractical, but you know, life ain't perfect. But yeah, I think that's really it. Like, I have 5 positives and 2 cons, and I couldn't even get 5 cons, so that really sums up my opinion of the Apple Watch. Definitely a useful bit of technology, and I know that Apple can I speak English? Apple also give the option of a 30-day money back, so you can basically try the watch out for 30 days, which my friend Max did, and then return it if you don't like it, which he didn't like it, which was super weird. Max, if you're watching this, I still don't get why you didn't like the watch, but it does give you that offer. So I definitely say try out the watch. If you are on the fence of getting one, definitely do. And if you have any more questions about it, please give me a comment or DM me, and I'll see can I answer the questions. But for me, it's a 10 out of 10 watch. I love it, and I will keep buying Apple Watches right into the future. But anyway, guys, that was just a short video on my Apple Watch review. Just want to keep doing reviews of things that I find super practical in life, and that's definitely one of them. So thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week when I get up to more Canada Diaries activities. I don't know what I'm planning yet, but I'm sure I'll plan something fun, and get Shauna involved as well again. So thanks for watching. Peace!